Hi, this is Gary Schwartz, Senior Vice President of Marketing at Confirm It, podcasting on behalf of Customer Strategy. CRM, Customer Relationship Management, CEM, Customer Experience Management, EFM, Enterprise Feedback Management, and VOC, Voice of the Customer, all describe technologies that support what really is a business strategy, one of customer centricity. Why is this necessary? It's become more difficult, given levels of competition, to differentiate a company or product based on price or product features. It is, however, possible to differentiate on the basis of quality of service. Research performed by Gartner indicates that while 95% of companies collect customer feedback, only 45% of them tell their employees that they've collected that feedback, and only 5% of them bother to even tell their customers that they've collected that feedback and what they're doing with that feedback. There's a huge opportunity to differentiate yourself, not only in telling your customers that you're interested in their feedback, but in actually acting on that feedback. Let's look at a few examples. Several years ago, Egg, one of the largest UK retail banks with over 3 million customers, launched a new product called Egg Money. The team at Egg was challenged by the CEO to launch a new banking product in 5 weeks. During that 5-week project, Egg needed to speak to its customers to learn about positioning, about product naming, and about product features to ensure that they had the right product in place. Given the time frames that they were considering, they didn't have the opportunity to go externally to launch a research project. Twice Egg went to the customers during the production cycle of Egg Money, and twice they were able to turn around in less than 24 hours from the let's do a survey to here are the results. And that contributed to the release of Egg Money, which was launched in 5 weeks from the first conception. There are other opportunities to take advantage, not merely looking at customer retention, but for example, cross-sell. Air Miles, which is the largest loyalty points program in the UK, regularly requests feedback from its customers at the point at which their customers book travel on Air Miles using their points. They discovered that most of their customers would book flights, failing to notice that many Air Miles partners make hotel rooms available, cars available, and so on. And so during the feedback questionnaire, in which they asked how was your experience of booking your travel with Air Miles, they added a question, and they were able to ask that question only of those customers who didn't book a hotel. Do you still need accommodation? When customers responded yes to that question, their feedback was sent as an alert to the outbound sales team in the call center, who recontacted them in an effort to convert those leads into bookings. Those warm leads delivered 32% conversion rate to Air Miles, which was actually higher than the conversion rate for inbound leads. It was a very strong program. It paid for their implementation of the feedback management software. Third example is Nationwide Auto Center. Nationwide Auto Centers in the UK depends quite a lot on word-of-mouth referrals for their business. They have used that program as a lever to deliver, in the first 5 weeks since implementation, 400 referrals. Again, an example of an out-of-the-box implementation, out-of-the-box thinking that drives customer acquisition while at the same time focusing on customer retention. So these examples have shown different ways that companies can take advantage of listening to the voice of the customer, acting on the voice of the customer in ways that provide value far beyond simply understanding customer satisfaction levels. And over the last 12 to 18 months, there's been a strong focus on customer retention due to the economic crisis that's hit globally. As we start to move out of that economic crisis and as the economy begins to grow over the next 12 to 18 months, we'll see feedback programs being used in addition to retention to drive acquisition and growth in the business. You've been listening to Gary Schwartz, Senior Vice President of Marketing at Confirm It, podcasting on behalf of Customer Strategy, the brand for customer-focused leaders in service, sales, marketing, and IT. If you have any comments about today's podcast, please go to www.customer-strategy.co.uk and tell us what's on your mind. Thanks.